Olympics games continue to draw closer, Kenyan athletes will, in a few weeks, find out their fate in making it to the Kenya's track and field team. The national trials will be held on the 30th and 1st of July at the Kipchoge Keino Stadium, which the National Olympic Committee term as the perfect venue for the trials, despite opposition from a section of Kenyan athletes.
Despite the fact that over 200 athletes have attained qualification time for the Rio Olympic Games, only 60 athletes will make the team to the Rio Olympic Games during the national trials, which will be held in Eldoret.
This puts a lot of pressure both on the athletes and ourselves because I think in the consultation meeting that we had with the AK, the decision or the criteria for selection will be the first two, number one and number two, that is automatic, and the third one will depend on the selectors to look at the consistency and how the athlete, that particular athlete has been performing.
The National Olympic Committee, in partnership with Athletics Kenya, will be breaking the norm, and this year will be taking the Olympic trials out of Nairobi. However, this is not the first time that Olympic trials have been conducted out of the capital. According to the head of delegation to the Rio Olympics, Stephen Soy, they had good reasons as to why the trials will be held at the Kipchoge Keino Stadium.
We are trying to devolve trials and other competitions in this country. This would, of course, mean that the counties will need to develop their infrastructures for future use. Secondly, we were considering that majority, about 90% of these athletes come from the same area. Thinking about the climatical conditions is that Eldoret climate is almost similar to what we would expect in Rio.
In addition to conducting the national trials for the Rio Olympics in Eldoret, the residential training camp ahead of the games will also be held in Eldoret.
As management, I think we'll be closely monitoring whatever an individual does. And being in Eldoret, anyway, there are those who will be closer to their homes. But then a disciplined person will not be walking to their homes. That is why we are putting them together, because they need to eat together, they need to train together so that they build cohesiveness or a team spirit.
All said and done, the team that will be selected to represent Kenya in track and field at the Rio Olympics will once again carry the burden of ensuring that Kenya continues to shine in track and field at the Olympic Games. Lynn Washira, KTN News.